Hey, everybody. Sonia Jones, GFP Financial, your Mr. Miyaki of Money. And so, as promised, I have the presentation for filing your tax extension in TurboTax. Now, you want to hear something funny? So, on the video yesterday on CEO Help Us Help You, I talked about me taking my little precious time filing my extension in TurboTax, taking all the pictures. I edited, put all the little numbers on there. You're gonna see all my 12 to 14 individual pictures. So me with my smart self tried to go on Instagram thinking I can do a carousel, but they only allow you to do up to 10 pictures. I was not too aware of that. So I just went on ahead and uploaded my little pictures to Google Drive, and now ta-da, you have the PowerPoint. So this is going to be very, very quick. So, all right. So like I said before, go in, create a new account if you've never filed, if you never created an account in TurboTax, do that. And again, you do not have to file your taxes on TurboTax. They're going to try to woo you with all the solicitations, as you will see when we go through this again throughout the presentation. But at the very bottom on the left-hand side, you'll see file an extension. So you're going to click on that. Then you're going to see this little blurb. Let's get started, and it'll give you some information that you need to know. But I want you to pay attention right where the little deacon hand and the little 3 dots formed in a triangle. If you owe taxes, you are still going to be obligated to at least put some on it before April 18th. But if not, just know when you file later and you end up owing it from April 18th, 19th until the day that you file, they're going to charge you late fees, penalties, and all that stuff like that. Okay, then they want to know about your citizenship. If that applies to you, make sure that you answer accordingly. Hit continue. Then you're going to put in your personal info. If you plan on filing jointly, you also put your spouse's information in there as well. Put in your mailing address and your contact info. And if you notice, they have little hyperlinks that offer guidance. So if you need it, use it. For your 2021 total taxes, I'm telling you now, what I tried to do, I tried to enter in like my for real numbers, and it tried to get me to file my taxes. So I would just avoid this at all possible and just go ahead and put 0 in both of those fields and then just hit continue. All right, again, they're going to try to solicitate, right? So just hit skip for now. Because you put in those zeros, they're going to say great news, you don't owe taxes. Continue with the extension. Okay, everything that you put in about your information, your spouse, if you have one, and your contact information, they're going to put all that in there. But if you see down here where it has refund and all of that, it's just going to say 0 because you put in that information at the beginning. Okay, and then just hit continue. All right, the extension consent agreement. They're going to ask you for a 5-digit signature ID. It doesn't have to be a particular way, pattern. As long as it's 5 digits, you don't have to do any like special characters or nothing like that. But whatever you write down, child, please write it down. Whatever you create, please write it down. Of course, I would not advise you to do anything like a zip code or something like that. Try to make it unique because this is, your tax information. All right. At the bottom, once you do all that, then just hit transmit my extension. Yay, you did it. And then what I would suggest that you do is print out the 4868 as well as save it as a PDF. And you notice what I also did? I put on a Post-it note because I love Post-it notes. I wrote down my 5-digit signature ID, mine and my husband's, because if you have a spouse, you have to do one for both. All right. So make sure that you write down your 5-digit signature ID. Make sure you also print your extension as well as save it as a PDF. All right. And wherever you have your tax information, your 2021 tax information, make sure you put it along with those items. See, I have a tax box. If you follow my YouTube channel, one of my first videos that I did, I talked about the good old tax box. So make sure you check that out. Okay, so that is it in a nutshell. All right, so again, I'm here to make sure that you do not become a statistics CEO. We're here to get those finances in position because most of you guys are sole proprietors, single member LLCs, which means that you will be filing your Schedule C along with your personal tax return. So with that being said, make sure that you are filing your extension. If you have not done your taxes by now, I'm recording. All right. If you have not done your taxes by now, make sure that you file an extension. That's why I'm giving you this guidance. You want to come on? You want everybody to see the baby? This is Jira. All right. What? Again, so here are my general services. I'm not going to go through all those. Here are my courses. And if you need anything from me, make sure that you hit me up. I do offer free 30-minute consultations. So go to gipfinancials.com. At the top right, you'll see schedule a consultation. Make sure you do that. Okay. And here are all the places where you can find me. All right. So I hope that that helped you. And as always, get in position to lose.